hop in and get started right away. It looks super awesome. It's a darker, grittier version of the Elder Scrolls engine. It uses the Skyrim engine from the original game. This is not the special edition, so it's not going to look as pretty as the special edition version, but it looks like it's a really fun and intensely different game. It just uses some of the same systems. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop in with the new game. Yes. Oh, right into it. Okay. My mission today is I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. Oh, a nice day in summer. Okay. Oh, am I a child? We can't collect anything yet. I'm gonna guess that I don't. Okay. Can't sprint. That's really interesting. Oh, what is that over here? Those are dead bodies. Those are definitely dead bodies. Okay, I'm gonna guess this must be a dream or something. What are you? Oh, it's a little bear. Okay. Just gonna hop through all that. Is this our house? Am I going in over here? No, that's not it. This must not be our house. This must be something else. Oh, that's pretty. Anyways, horse. I'm not interacting with the horse. There's a burnt old house here. What is life? Or meat is life. Even the Ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in a battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. By doing so, just as everyone knows, the strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. But as we are living in a time in which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, have to settle for animal sources. Oh, that's one page. I probably won't read every single one of those. I don't know why I took it even. But yeah, I probably won't read every single little note and book that I find. It probably won't be worth it. Looks like that might be our house up there. Do I have an inventory? I do. Can I pick flowers? Not those flowers. Well, these should be pickable, right? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've actually played any Skyrim. Can't go into third person. Oh, harvest. I can harvest those mushrooms, not those ones though. Okay. I don't know how much this is going to matter when I think about it. If this is a dream sequence, then it probably doesn't matter. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, those statues. Ooh, what's that? I didn't even notice the birds. Oh, this must be Daddy. Talk with Daddy.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it? Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. And now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Okay. Also, I have human hands. I wonder if they even have... Oh, hell no, dude. That That was creepy as fuck. Two pounds minced meat, 1 jar of flour, a handful of bruised garlic, a handful of ground whisper weed, half a jar of meat broth, a pinch of sugar. That sounds interesting. Doesn't sound good. Jesus. Oh my. Listen.
I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry. Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then, I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget.
Okay, Dad. I'm sorry.
Chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Okay, bro. I really like that. That was a really dark intro.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today. Shattered, riven, and broken into pieces.
That was really cool.
But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion. Clockwork, having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Ship or what?
Excuse me.
Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all.
No worries.
It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
Blame myself? I don't know, maybe. Nonsense. Those bastards from the temple killed Nami. I know that. I'm gonna go with nonsense. Nonsense. Those bastards from the temple killed him, not me, and I know that.
As determined as ever. I guess you're right. But who knows? Maybe everything is gonna be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. That's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
It's not our fault, me too. It's not our fault that this ship is so poorly guarded. We couldn't have afforded the passage fee anyway.
Not our fault. Damn it, we're thieves. Frauds. And unlike you, I actually have a problem with that. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Nevermese are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Oh. Oh, okay. So there's not really a lot of choices. You're basically half this and half human. Okay. Native to the swampy continent Miar Aranath, the destruction of the land caused by decades of war forced many Eterna to escape to other countries where various destinies awaited them. Some pursued and disregarded them because of their innate magic talent. Some revered them for it. Many Eterna earned their life as traveling minstrels. Half Eterna start with a bonus, or half Eterna, start with a bonus for elementalism, entropy, mana, and enchanting. That sounds pretty interesting. originating in the barren and steppe-like continent, Arazael. The Arazalian are divided people, while the nomadic natives in the steppes maintain their pantheistic traditions. The coastal inhabitants regard them as primitive and struggle for recognition as a fully fledged part of the civilized world. Half Arazalian start with a bonus of heavy armor, two-handed, health, and handicraft. Okay. As a secluded people, the inhabitants of the Belt of Kyle are said to have a reclusive mind. Chileans are deemed as blessed businessmen, a rumor that can be ascribed to the Blue Island Coalition, which is Fiend's biggest trading company and is located in Chile. Among other things, half Chileans start with a bonus on rhetoric, carrying capacity, sleight of hand, and marksmanship. Quirions originate from the namesake desert continent, which is said to be both barren and inhospitable At the same time, it is also known as cradle of science, mysticism, and culture. While many foreign countries admire Quiria for its advanced culture, they are often deemed as heretical, and immoral, especially in religious continents like Enderal. Have Quirians start with a bonus on light armor, one-handed, stamina, and alchemy. I am gonna go with the magic folk because I actually wanted to play a one-handed magician of sorts. My idea is to basically cast spells with one hand and to then use like a sword or dagger or whatever seems reasonable in the other. So that way whenever I cast a big spell, I can still use my, melee without having to switch up too much. And also just for roleplay reasons, because I'm a heavy role player when it comes to role-playing games. So, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, now let's think of a name. Balaron. Balaron, you, my friend, are going to become a great magician that is going to save the world.
An Eterna, right. She was one of the last of her kind to leave Maya Awanath, wasn't she? Ironic. Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit! Someone's coming!
Women nowadays just don't want a man to court them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
Here we go.
Gotta be quiet, you guys.
Here's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on, I think.
Ah, yeah, right.
I'm assuming I might need these.
That guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go! What the...
Someone's there.
Okay.
Come on, dodge! You can do it!
is on. Hey, do I have magic yet? I don't have any magic. I don't have any spells at all. Oh boy.
Oh, you need business, don't you?
Come on. Oh, let him fight him for a second. So we're fighting Rick and Seabald. That person's busy. Is he knocked out? Oh shit! I fucking executed him.
That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. Oh, what in blazes are we going to do now?
Yeah, let's tie them up and gag them. When we arrive, we sneak out. I'm not an assassin. I'm not a murderer.
Yes, yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search. There must be a rope or something. I thought we were over the hump. We made it on board. This can't ever be easy, can it?
I'm just gonna assume.
Lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no! No! What are you doing, please? Please don't leave! We just wanted to...
What just happened? I'm so confused. Prologue, a new life.
After we had left Ostian, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Seabald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain.
I don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum.
Oh,
And
fuck
there's
off.
only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in there,
But you can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No,
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine.
I'm guessing he must have
Tie
gotten
him and his
stabbed.
friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
tell me, what is time to the dead? Dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm Tina.
There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
what is reality anyway?
Oh, is this the leveling up system? Oh. So, I feel dizzy. There's some weird volume and like weird sound bugs in this. I don't know what from, but yeah, they exist. Spare parts. I'm gonna guess I just need to pick up all of that stuff here. Our friend is dead, I'm pretty sure. Oh, a knife. I wonder if knives work differently in this game. Let's check something real quick. Scroll of Boom cheat. Heals you by 35 points of health. Worsens your arcane fever by 2%. Okay. Those seem to just be syllables. I don't think I have 9 pennies. Knife, I don't, yeah, can't equip that. Coal, I'm guessing some of this is just, that's just all there is to it. Anyways, map? Oh. This is interesting. Myra and Tower Board of, wow, this map is massive. Holy crap. I'm right here though. I think that I'm gonna probably be heading towards Board of the Heartland, right? I don't know. Let's just get going. There's no traditional sprint, I think, or, oh, it's switched it, hold on. Okay, I changed sprint to shift the way I like to play it. Skyrim in most games, actually. I don't know why it's auto set to alt. It's weird. I'll grab those up. Read your journal with J and open your hero menu with using H. So J. H. Oh, okay. So I have more mana. Okay. And then spells using health potions or getting at specific locations raises the fever. When your fever increases, you first get malice. Once it hits 100%, you die. Okay, experience points at 100 out of 395. I like this a lot so far. That is lovely. That doesn't do anything, but this is what brings me back to this world. And this is how you upgrade. Okay. I don't... Oh, okay, cool. This memory unlocks all warrior disciplines for you. It also reduces the weight of heavy armor. No. The memories of the Phasmos allows you to construct ghostly companions for you from the souls of dead people, but using your knowledge and enchanting the Phasmos can be used with every style of playing, warrior, mage, and rogue/assassin. This memory unlocks all mage disciplines for you. You also receive a permanently boosted mana regeneration as well as talent focus, which lowers the mana cost for all spells by 33% for a short period of time. No. Well, probably, realistically, since I'm going for that. I don't really want to be like Anthrop. And then that's assassination. Okay. What's that? Nothing? That's nothing. Okay. So I probably want to go with focus. Can I even... Oh, I can. Talent learn tier 1 focus. Ooh, okay. So memories of the Sinistrope teach you the usage of psionics and entropy. No, 15% longer in effect. Entropy spells consume 20% less health. Okay. Thaumaturge. Enhance your light and mental magic. Okay. Arcane Maya. The memories of the elementalists improve the use of elemental magic. All elemental spells do 13% more damage. All elemental spells do another 12% more damage. And then there's the lycanthrope, which, yeah. I'll probably go almost all on here and maybe a little bit of like whatever is one-handed. Probably this. Using no. No. What about Barbarian? 200 weapons? Probably don't need to worry about that actually then. It might be under one of these. I don't know. This is really interesting. Yeah, it's not like straightforward Skyrim at all. Oh, I didn't even look up. That is so cool. Anyways, back to the tutorial. And it drops you right back where you were too. That's really nice. Quick save? Okay, quick saving. Cool. Oh, what's this? I don't have a weapon. Magic? I don't think I have any actual spells yet. Oh my god, fucking rats. I just died to rats. I need a weapon. I have it on the hardest difficulty, but those are just supposed to be rats. So I need to find some. Aha! I found a weapon. I think I was supposed to find this first. Let me attach said weapon. I'll favorite it, and I will also favorite that one. save. Wheat. I am gonna guess that will at least not kill me. Oh, I can take iron ore. Search chest. Oh my gosh, okay, kinds of goodies. Don't need an empty wine bottle. Well, maybe there's like a value to it in this version of the game. Or not in Skyrim. AKA. Restore 4 points of health over 6 seconds out of combat. Okay, so food actually matters. Let's learn what we can from eating those. I think that stays similar to how it is in the regular game. Okay. I don't know what those are in the top right, but okay. Then it's this. Looks like there's some blood over here, but there's nothing over here. I think maybe, should I just carry both? Okay. Let's just have both of these out right now like a dual-wielding crazy person. Because I don't think there's much value to the abandoned temple. Let's go in here. Probably not a lot of value to not having both out right now. I don't think I can have magic yet. Not like real magic. Oh, I just collected all that. Cool. You are raising your skills with learning. To use it or what is any of this? What is going on here? Oh, unmoral. Oh, is it the book down here I didn't really pay attention to? I don't know. What's over here? Nothing? No? Okay, just a creepy statue? That's all I get? Rune key? Were they supposed to come up here? I'm guessing I'm supposed to come up there and grab that. Rune key removed? Oh. Oh, it's like a jumping puzzle. Okay, I like it. I'm into it. Sure. I have no clue. I need to just keep saving it over and over again. This is really slow. Here's my scrawny little dude with his giant forearms. I'm surprised there's like literally no armor yet. Oh, fuck me, that was sketch. I don't know if I'm gonna need that many of those, but who knows? You never know. Whatever. God damn it. I'm stop doing that. Do that when I play regularly. Left looks very terrifying. Forward doesn't look too bad. Right looks like it might be a dead end. It's down this way. This looks kind of dead endy actually. Like there's nothing down here. point of learning points. Oh, well, god damn it, if I'd known that. So you actually need learning points. Okay, decrease stamina regeneration by 30 points for 30 seconds. Inedible beer. Okay. Okay, shock resistance. And shock resistance, cool. Let's go to weapons and let's favorite that. Let's do bow and arrow for right now. And just switch between, yeah. Sold out the bow and arrow for right now though. Open door. Oh, moon moss. Oh, okay, so there's just more collectibles here. Okay. The corpses in the light, they are gone. What corpses in what light? I'm not recognizing this area. Should I be? I don't really know. Also, there's, gotta be. I don't know. Open abandoned temple. This machine. Why does this seem so familiar? I don't know, bro. What the hell was that? Oh hell no, dude. I'm too weak for this shit. What's this? Ice claw. You found an ice claw. Ice claws is in your inventory under consumables. Permanently raise your carry weight by 1 point when eaten. Okay. I'm not really certain if I need that. It didn't really do that much, but okay, I'll take it. As long as I don't also lose things like that permanently. Whoa. Yeah. I didn't want to go straight down here. Also. Oh my god, water has different effects than in Skyrim. That's hilarious. I wasn't aware that was going to be a thing. I guess I should have just assumed. I'm a little lost of where I'm going. Like, I don't know what's the right way or what's the spooky way. What's moving over there? Oh, okay. It's a machine. Is that all that's moving? Take a goblet, search corpse. I don't think I should probably eat that. I'm just gonna assume that I shouldn't. I don't know if I need all of these pickaxes either. But they don't weigh too much, and I mean, I don't know how expensive money is or how worthwhile money's gonna be. I don't know what any of these spells are gonna do. Let's step out of the way of that. Undetected by what? I didn't even see what I'm staying undetected by. Oh, there's a creature of some kind over there. Let's quick save. And then... never mind. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, we're just gonna load. Rather than dying to it. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that he probably has some kind of weakness, I just don't know it yet. Doubt that he's just super duper indestructible, but I'm also on the hardest difficulty, so I don't think it's really worth my time to fight him, you know? To some coast. How did I make it to some coast already? I feel like I didn't walk that far. Ah, very pretty. Oh. Anyways, very pretty sight. I'm using a firefly filter. Yeah, ooh. Abandoned tower. Scrap. Okay. Ancient. Nice. No clue what's going on. Am I at least? Excuse me, game. Is that an enemy? That's a Draugr, right? No. That's just a corpse. Okay. I was genuinely terrified. Wait. You've risen to level 2. You receive 5 learning points, 4 crafting points, and 1 memory point. Well, let's go up in health this time. Let's be smart. I'm gonna unfavorite knife and pickaxe. I'm just gonna favorite the old sword because it looks like it's a... Yeah, I don't want that. I would rather have magic that I will now learn. Yeah, I can... Elemental is an apprentice. Don't really care about heavy armor. Marksman and sneak will be useful. Those ones I'll do, but the rest, the only 2 points I've got, I'll hold on to. Is that supposed to be a sword? Okay, magic. Now. Let's save, and then I'm gonna go into the other world. So that doesn't actually, okay. Ugh. I don't unlock abilities by doing those are just stat upgrades. What's this? Oh, that's back out to the Sun Coast. Okay, I'm gonna guess that I need to... Is that a fucking dog? I don't know what to do here, bro. Oh, it's a wolf. Let's... Let's not go outside. That's what we've learned. Don't go back outside. You're not gonna have an easy time killing anything in this game. At all. So let's go back in here. Quick save. I know I just saw it there, so let's do that for one and then that for two. Oh, one and two. Okay, Cave Troll is dead. Good. Good. Let's save that. Okay, Health Potion Rancid. I haven't gotten anything. Oh, old Vagrant Dress. I got that. Dress I can put on. Oh, it's got 11 armor. Holy, actually, that's really fucking good. I'm gonna hold on to those because I feel like I'll be able to sell everything here soon enough. I actually don't know what the world's like, so I don't know why I'm assuming I'll be able to sell stuff. Thank God the physics engine is the exact same. Ooh, gotta be careful. Did I come from up there and then I have to go through here? Okay, I'm seeing it now. And then that's why I have to go out here. It's a different bridge, right? Kill that bitch ass wolf, bro. Wolf me. Throw away that sword. This will be a lot easier with Nice. I got a nice upgrade there. Got a longbow. I thought I just saw a better bow, but maybe I was wrong. Oh no, it was just a brittle longbow still. What? Oh no. Okay, well. At least now I'm wearing shoes. And a full thing of clothing. Down here, I guess. Let's go. This is a very pretty hard fight with required tactic. Let's make sure we're at full health before we go down here. It just said tough fights, but I don't know what to do about that. This world's hostile as fuck. Okay. See those. I guess I'm not like the most masterful sniper, but like. AI just gonna run off? Let me look at the map. Where am I? Is there... I don't even see, like, an actual town. I have no clue where I'm actually trying to get to. They're called deer stalker. I just now realized that they're not called wolves. It's called deer stalker. Is this a town over here? What is that? Should I even go over here? I don't know where to go or what to do. World is answers market
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir?
Where am I here? And who are you?
Who am I? Findelires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should.
Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way. No reason to worry.
Yeah.
No reason to worry. For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff,
and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
Oh, what about my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple. Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use. Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
I see, and are there places that might be of interest
to an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
You said you were apothecarius by my path. What do you mean by my path?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Stop doing that. A role designated by Malthus? You mean the gods assign your professions to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites, and there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best. And who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
But aren't you frustrated by being bound to that path? Don't you want to advance? What are these pathless? In your room, there's a rumor that the gods are dead.
And over here, there's a rumor that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip. I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy. Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers, well, you know. In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realized that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance. I am interested in living the righteous path and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
Just an idea. Yourself?
Maybe. But if I look at other countries, even within the civilized world, it's hard to find a people as peaceful as ours. Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather herbs, but tomorrow we're going back north, to League. You should stop by one day if you're in the area. Someone who scours period ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find some things. Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed.
Thank you, good sir.
Do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Places, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
Whoa, your computer was from 15% to 15%?
By the righteous path. What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself. Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroots, gruntroots. Ah, here we go. So, let's see. Sheer cup, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn! The still!
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no.
Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, all right. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you. See, you already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible.
Okay.
The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Thanks, but what in blazes just happened
What?
there?
You mean the still? Bad quality and too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
What? The explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalaris died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that? I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
What the? Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards have hit me.
Carbos! Do something, damn it!
What in the world? This is what I get?
Now look at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
What? Where am I? Who are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, Yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever, well, it's a different story. I was on the perimeter, and no, I didn't help for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered. Two, I'm quite fond of my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer, but I don't. Sorry.
Understandable. Wait, what do you know about my fever?
Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head.
Yes.
Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it. It's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim.
So an Arcanist will be able to cure this fever?
Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do.
What do you mean by a little sensitive?
Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot more susceptible to nightmares and those kinds of things. Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Thalgard in the east. At first, diffuse headaches, general unease. Later on, your eyesight will blur, your limbs will grow weak, and you'll get a maddening itch all over your body. If you leave it untreated for too long, you'll either die or turn into an Orbaya. Yes, it can kill you. Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say. And an Orbaya is basically a giant undead version of yourself with tumors and pus all over your body. Just never let the fever get too bad.
Are there any other remedies?
Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it will only postpone the symptoms. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing that really helps.
Huh. And what about these visions? Are they also caused by the fever?
You have visions? Not that I know of. The only visions I've ever had are those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. You know what? As I said, someone needs to contain your fever as soon as possible. And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say?
Treatment for information. Alright.
Well, then, the stage is yours. I see. My condolences for your loss. So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea, and while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light?
Yes, but it wasn't just a dream, it was more like a memory. The temple, I saw it and it was the same as the one in the valley.
Huh. And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right?
Right after I washed up on the shore, yes, together with these visions.
Well, that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them. All right, it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you. Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I can use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
What's Ark?
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned, never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by Malthus, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. You're going to see it soon.
Alright, I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and fakirs attacking wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least. The strangest thing, however, is the Red Madness.
Do you think this chaos could be in any way related to the rumors about the Lightborn's death? Everyone in Narian talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true, and that there's a connection, yes.
Then you actually believe that someone did kill the gods, Lightborn?
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than imposters anyway. False gods.
What do the Enderalians think about that?
Well, they usually leave the thinking to their holy order. And they, of course, deny everything. But as much as I hate to say it, maybe it's better this way, at least for now. A spiritual crisis is the last thing this country needs at the moment.
And here I thought the Enderalians were the most pious people in the civilized world.
Oh, I'm hardly representative. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And the false deity theory isn't that new, after all, is it? Seriously, say the Lightborn really are as mighty as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to call down lightning on me right here and right now, to punish me for my insolence? No. The Lightborn were immortal kings, and that's all. At least, that's how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Far from it.
Splendid. You never know. But we digress.
Right. You mentioned something about a red madness.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like "fear the light" while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire while her family was asleep. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time. The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the Red Madness. Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again, only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself.
A magister?
A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back.
What did he do?
Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual, but instead of giving his lecture on alchemy, he gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. And his eyes started glowing, he locked the door and blew himself up in a magical explosion.
That's horrible.
It is.
So what's your role in all this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're no monk.
I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And thus, if there's something like a pattern to this malady.
You're after his motives, but how can I help you with that? I don't know anything about that magister.
Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here, and according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he What do you think?
Sounds like
Great.
a plan.
First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred, a childhood friend of Yarrow's. Ask him what he makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up. I myself will take a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Ah, and here. This is a map of the region. Yarrow's house is at the blue dot. So, unless there's anything else, I'd say let's step to it. Just meet me at the farm when you're done.
Immediately.
Never walk back on the road from the aged man's abode.
Blazes. Sorry.
Jesus. Anyways, you guys, thank you for coming on by, guys and gals. This is harder than I thought it would be. I might turn down the difficulty for that reason alone, but I'm enjoying it. The difficulty might be a bit higher than what I'm used to in video games, but, or at least in like Skyrim-like video games. But hopefully we enjoyed it. I'm excited for this. This is very deep. Has a lot of lore. Yeah. See you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.